Now I'm back to these buttons. You might be asking, Nelly, why did you switch from the Xbox buttons? Well, that's because of the back here, and you see that I've made some attempts to figure this out, but I've essentially swapped from having the regular conductive pad to having micro switches. What? How cool is that? So here's what it sounded like before. And here's what we sound like now. What a big difference. So if you don't like that clacky sound, you know, this is going to give you that micro switch, like, really good sound. And if you want to have a different color Xbox button, you know, these ABXY ones is not going to work for the micro switches. Now you see the problem is that because that's so deep in there and I try to push, it just hits the edges. So there's no way for it to actually like click because it's tapping this before it gets to the middle. But there are the, you know, the Xbox Ally White, and those ones have like the Xbox color, so you can get authentic ones for that. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can find them. They're just super expensive for me to grab in Canada. Those are going to be the coolest ones if you want to have, you know, the Xbox look. Now the full video link is in the description for what I did to my Xbox, you know, to get the D-pad on and just some other changes inside here and to swap the buttons out a little bit more detailed. But if you want to go to the micro switches, I'll leave a link to that in the description. It's not sponsored. I just picked these up on Amazon.com thanks to a community member that commented and mentioned that they'd seen some micro switch ones. So thank you so much for that. This is awesome. I love micro switches, and this is definitely my fave. So overall, if I have to choose between the button color and having the micro switches, I'm gonna choose the micro switches. Now I've opted to use the plastic ends in there, and that's why I needed the original ones. If you use, you know, these ends or even the rubber, it just doesn't work with these ones. And again, you can see, you know, that I tried to make different options. I think you could probably sand these down all the way to get rid of the ridge, and then it would probably work with the micro switches, but because these are so expensive, I'm not going to do that. So let me know what you think. Is this something you're going to do? Micro switches? Yes. Yes, love that. No more clack. Only clicks.